Are the new Core shorts canon? When do they take place? What is their purpose? Those are precisely some of the biggest questions being thrown around the Ninjago community right now. So with that being said, it's only right we take a look at just one of these questions and discuss the full answer to it right here. So, the question of when do these Ninjago Core shorts actually take place? Well, first of all, to actually answer that, we have to establish why people are so confused about this in the first place. And, well, it's quite obvious. The main reason as to why people are so confused about when they take place specifically is because Nia is present within the shorts. And the only proper answer we have from Tommy Andreasen is, well, yeah, you can consider them canon if you want, but if you don't really like these shorts, then, well, you can consider them to be non-canon. It doesn't really matter. So for today's video and the scenario we are going to be going over, let's just assume that we really love these shorts and we do want to consider them as canon. So what is the likely option here? What is the most likely reasoning as to when these shorts take place? Well, I'm going to guess between the island and Seabound, somewhere around there, because that would then explain why Nia is present, of course, because that was before she transitioned to her water form. And yeah, it does just generally make quite a lot of sense. So if you do really want to consider these shorts as canon, then I think this would be a good area to kind of consider them to be canon. Because, well, it all pretty much does line up perfectly. You can just pretty much imagine that somewhere in between the island, off screen, these shorts took place and the ninja went on these adventures somewhere between the island and Seabound. And to be honest, there's not that much to it. Now, of course, you could also just completely consider these to be non-canon. And, I mean, if you believe in that kind of thing, then, these shorts are just completely, they can be disregarded and they don't have to fit in anywhere. But if you really do want to consider these canon and you are happy with these tying into the main story, then yeah, between the island and Seabound is going to be pretty much our big answer. And so yeah, that is the answer pretty much. And in a way, that is kind of a really great answer. I'm glad Tommy Andreasen cleared that up on Twitter, because in a way, it kind of fixes any confusion. I mean, I think we know what this Ninjago community is like. People are going to get so riled up and just generally really confused about this. So to have this kind of answer of, you deciding between them being canon or non-canon is really awesome, and it's fixed an issue that could potentially grow to be a lot bigger in the future. And yeah, it just helps out a lot. So for our most likely option here, then yeah, I'm just going to stick with what I said, between the island or Seabound. I guess in a way you could kind of stretch it and have them take place between Season 11 and Prime Empire if you really want, or somewhere like that between Season 13 and the island. That does kind of work, I guess, too, actually. It doesn't really overlap on anything, I don't think. So, anywhere around that kind of area you could imagine these shorts to actually take place. It doesn't much matter, but I think our most likely option would, of course, just be the island and Seabound. Those are our two newest Ninjago installments, so I'm going to go with that. I'm going to headcanon these to kind of take place around that kind of time, but obviously that may be different from person to person. You could kind of headcanon them to be in between any of those seasons I've just mentioned. It would all make sense, and I'm pretty sure that it wouldn't actually overlap with the main story. So yeah, that is another very viable option here. So with this being said, hopefully this cleared up any confusion you had regarding when these take place, and I'm glad that we have also got some, official confirmation on this. It just kind of helped fix the Ninjago timeline just a little more, if you get what I'm saying. But yeah, if you did enjoy today's video and if you did find it informative and helpful, please do feel free to drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel and are interested in seeing a lot of content similar to this, then do please also consider subscribing to the channel. We are so close to 2,000 subscribers. I'd love to reach that within the next week or so. Also turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on any of my future Ninjago content. With all of this being said though, guys, I will see you all in my next one. Goodbye.